had to clear my mind on this. I cannot come into this with a biased way of thinking. I cannot come into this situation with a political frame of thinking.
No,
Therefore,
you can't.
I must listen to that word and the reaction. Are you ready? I know your heart is pounding. I know you're sweating. I know you're nervous. I know things are going through your mind right now. Do my parents love my work? Or they just hate behind the computer screen? We shall see. Bizzle.
Yes, sir.
Play the first song.
Okay, we're playing the intro right now.
Let's go.
Man can never understand why females can have male friends, but we.
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah. Rewind it. Rewind that. Come on,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Man can never understand why females can have male friends, but we tend to believe that we can have male friends. And the reason why we kind of think like this is because we would rather have a friend who secretly loves us than a female friend that secretly hates us.
I used to feel like he was dating from a
The other
place.
thing is, I just think if you are a woman or a man of value, isn't it natural that men, women, old, young, everybody's going to gravitate towards you and want to be around you? It's a natural consequence of being a valuable person.
Without having conversations, you get
Ooh, love the horn. I'm loving the horn.
Okay,
Loving the horns.
okay.
I'm loving the
I'm
horns.
intro so far. I'm loving the
I'm
intro.
loving the horns. I'm loving the
Yes,
horns.
sir.
I'm loving
Yeah,
the
that
sound.
horn was the shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm loving the horns. That's that Malcolm
Very
X film.
cinematic.
Yes, sir. That's that Malcolm X. That's that Malcolm X film. I curse the white man. Let's go.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Natural selection. Let's go.
Yeah, how we gonna do this? Going all the way through it?
These fire lines leave them vaporized. A quarter case didn't pay the fine. Maryland in state of mind. When the kind of beast that make you naturized. Ladies see this energy and simply want to take a ride. Image been taken out inside of the right nigga thighs. Divide our slaughter, slick a rip and take the 8s and 9s. This little parade of mine, I make it shine. Though the tears flow inward, I'm into how the day designs. So how can I age out? Culture constantly moving, flip the music that's played out. Ow. How I let my G stack and be that. And do whatever I want like 3 stacks, you need that. By 50, that's what you're supposed to do. Relax the mountain, bathe them with the sexy poetry. Treat drama like baby mamas, baby, I'm over you. Set an example, keep good karma, be one of the chosen few. Plus I remain fresh as baby breath. Smoking and drinking your life away like missing the major steps. So quit tripping, get in where you can fit in. There are no gold diggers, women are just expensive. We have options and decisions. Don't wind up emotionally bankrupt chasing the vixen. I chase a vision to be one of the sickest within this twisted dimension.
Natural selection. It's all natural. Natural selection. It's all natural. Natural selection. It's all natural. Natural selection. It's all natural.
One guy should speak it lit and pick up streetwalker, sweet talker, offer accommodations and ski corner and an naughty friends until the party ends. Coffee in the morning, send them off and do it all again. On an OT tip, looking and moving expensive. A lot of niggas won't make it. Early graves in prison. Natural selection was the nemesis. Survival of the fit, that's why I don't. Relax the mountain, bathe them with the sexy poetry. Treat drama like baby mamas, baby, I'm over you. Set an example, keep good karma, be one of the chosen few.
It went bad.
Yo
My
said
bad
rewind.
My bad about that, folks. That was on my part.
I love the fit, that's why I don't be on no nigga. Rich niggas get shot or breathing in still out of sleep. They haven't showered in weeks cause they sleep on the streets on the grind for a dream that never really panned out. Hoping, wishing, and praying for something you should have planned out. There comes a time to put your legacy to use, whether it's spreading some truth or giving guidance to the youth. Whatever you choose to do, a little can move a mountain. And when you leave, you leave the world better than how you found it.
Natural selection.
So what
Hell
you
yeah.
Real quick,
so what do you think
Jam,
about that?
who done the production on this project?
I did.
100%, 99.9.
I did all the beats.
Mm. From a production standpoint and lyricism, I got to go back and relive the lyricism. There's a couple bars I caught that I wanted to to repeat. But Bizzle to cut my mind state off, my just cut it off. I'm old, man, so it's the least thing I forget. I I like the production and the feel actually better than the last album you done. I'm just gonna leave
Thank
this.
you.
I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm feeling classical vibes, bro. So far.
Yeah, I was going for like 90s style hip hop, like with the jazzy loops and the
Yeah.
boom bap sound. I was going for that for this one.
And you was going off on your lyrical bag, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the intro. I like this one. Got the classical '89 hip hop vibe with the '90s instruments to it. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, what y'all think so far? Honestly, let's have an honest discussion.
I have a
Okay.
question for Jamma. So do you find it easier or do you prefer to rhyme on your own production? Like, do you find it easier to rhyme on your production or it doesn't matter to you?
Um, the main reason why I rhyme on my own production is because I make beats a lot, like all the time. And in the process of making beats, sometimes I'll make something that I want to write to, I want to rhyme to. That's pretty much all it is. But yeah, I rock over other people's stuff, but I hardly ever get production from other people. I would literally have to take it upon myself to, like, for you example, we would have to set apart some time to like link up and listen to some joints. Like um for the joints I got from J Soul, I had to like go to his studio and just listen to some stuff that he had. You know what I mean? Same
Yeah.
thing with Sean Torre. When I worked with him like years ago, I had to go to his studio and just listen to what he had.
Okay, that's what's up. And the last thing I wanted to say, there were a lot of quotables, but my favorite joint is probably "There no gold diggers, women are just expensive." That bar
Yeah,
is crazy,
yeah.
yo.
That's the
That
one
shit
I
is
want to
fire.
catch. Yeah,
That shit is fire, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Five out of
Appreciate it,
five,
man.
dog. For real, that bar was crazy.
Appreciate it.
Bizzle, what you think?
I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the nostalgic vibe I'm getting from the beat. And I'm loving how this whole track right here is telling a story behind it, but it's flowing so nice and is not forced. So that's what I have to say about this natural selection track. Is giving me nostalgic I like nostalgic beats like that. I can have a few examples, but I mean one of the main examples is with and correct me if I'm wrong. I think Gov made that beat with Izim and Gov, called "No Copy" by Crow. Tracks like that have that nostalgic feeling, that nostalgic sound, that kind of vibey, dreamy sound. I rock with it, so it was automatic win for me.
What you think?
Appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
Oh, everything is fitting. You know what I mean? It fits. Definitely fit. That's what I like about it. Plus, I get them. It's like a lot of like everyone said before. I'm catching like some of the Far Side vibes and all of that good. So that's solid to me.
Yeah. All right. Before we move on, to the second song?
Yes, sir. Well, the third track, but
So,
excluding the intro.
so
No,
no
because
hate.
the intro counts, right? Because
Yeah.
yeah, so that this would be a third technically,
Okay.
or it would be a second.
So we have no hate. No one has hateful comment.
Not at all.
Man,
That
no,
joint was fire,
come
man.
on.
It gave
No,
me
no, no.
like Del the Funky Homo Sapien, like my favorite album by him is No Need for Alarm. it reminded me of that type of production. You feel me? Like definitely
Okay.
fire.
That was a dope album, by the way.
Okay. Let's move on. So we got 1, 2, 3 that's undeniable. Dope tracks. Strong way to start an album. Strong way to start 2026. So far, no hate. Let's move on to the fourth one. Go.
No, this would be the third one technically, if I'm not wrong. But
with the help of this record, you can learn about yourself and will emerge as the healthy, attractive, dynamic person you truly are. It's going to be new, it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be fun.
I put the moves on you, like Nikolai Volkov. Make you wanna climb into my bed and take your clothes off. It seems the cracks are getting heavier. America, unaffordable, they're trying to bury us as barriers. Beings out in orbit about to run down. Elite the flame, secret cities in the underground. Come around, we can dance, play, and sweep the stress away. But if devilish ways are detected, I'll never let you say that. Say I'm a nice guy, so I'm unsure. While I be making these women so insecure. Puzzling though mysterious, troubling and you curious. Myriads of inquiry, silencing when you hear me, yes. The right kind of mellow, I'm so bold, it turns the bottom into jello. Pimp on it, simp on it like a jello. So cold, it's like I sold my soul to the devil. It's all killer, no filter. All killer, no filter. I'm all killer, no filter. All killer. Looked in her phone and discovered another side of her. After that moment, I couldn't stand to see the side of her. Dug in a crate, started the pain, crossed my wires up, fired up. Now I'm somewhere else, I'm growing tired of. Black and dangerous, can you dig me? Sick. I started to cyst munching on my kidneys. My therapist living on my inheritance. A true American, the system's an embarrassment. The president did it mouth in the White House. Real nigga action, we don't die and we don't like doubts. Turn it into admiration, inspiration, station, wake your spirit up. Staring up reality to clear a couple bad hoes, mad hoes, stuck in my vortex. Sports sex, triple X in my cortex. Hello, the right kind of mellow. From so bold, it turns the bottom into jello. Pimp on it, simp on it like a cello. So cold, you think I told my soul to the devil. I'm all killer, no filter. All killer, no filter. All killer, no filter. All killer, no filter. Kind of mellow. So cold, devil.
All right. One thing that stand out to me is the drums. I love the drums. The drums are very, very, it's like you took your time with the production on here. That's what I'm getting from it, right? Drums stood out. That's the one with the, you got a video for that joint. It was produced by Custom, right? Shout out to Custom.
Yep.
I'm not trying to get in trouble, but one of my favorite parts of the video is when you say, wake the spirits up. If you know, you know, right?
Right.
Leave that alone. I'll leave that alone. That joint was dope. The selected video for that one, that was perfectly picked because so far that's more the uppity, jump up out of your seat type of vibe, right? So
yeah,
I like that one. It's not as heavy as the previous tracks, but it
it's actually the lightest. It's like the lightest track on the whole album. Yeah,
that's what I'm getting so far. The lightest one so far. Again, the drums, the production, it really felt like you took your time with this joint. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that
Yeah,
one. I like that one, and I like the video
appreciate
too.
it.
I felt so dirty, man, watching it, man. I had to say astaghfirullah, man. I had to back off on it. But it's a good video.
Yeah, I get a lot of mixed reviews from that video. Like some people appreciate it and some people not so much. I heard one person was like, he was like, your music is trash when you need to have a woman twerking in your video or something like that.
That's
I
crazy.
mean,
So
That
yeah,
is crazy.
shut up.
yeah, I
I
was
can
getting
I
some
can
I
think
was
of a
getting
few
some
masterpieces that have that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on.
That is
Look,
crazy.
yeah.
that shows you how small minded the person is because when you have some what I got from it was an artistic nature of it. And if you pay attention to how you will be acting in the video, it was more so that you was battling with the type of lust that women brings. And you was like this in the
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
But now,
What the video
yeah,
was really saying is it's like trying to stay focused through all the
they
distractions.
focus and that's a distraction.
Yeah,
These people are idiots, man.
yeah.
He's a hater and an idiot. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I learned real quick, Jam? When people criticize you, always judge the person who's criticizing. Always look at their character and their mindset and who they are. You won't be so offended.
Right.
It's often a low hanging fruit thing. A lot of people like to just go after the low hanging fruit. It's easy to say that, and also it's also it's a good way to. It's like a backhanded compliment in ways. You know what I mean? Trying to make it seem like that's the only way you getting attention just because of that. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Because you can hear from the production and everything, the bars and everything. Like listening to this, I'm not listening to this like I know you. This sound like just another. This sound like an artist. You know what I mean? Like a one that's out.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yep.
It's not like just some local thing that I'm just listening to. Nah, this sound like I'm reviewing something like that's out there that's legit. You know what I'm saying? So all that to say,
Appreciate it, man.
you know what I'm saying? That's like 100%. Like it's all fact. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. There's no filler in this. It's like you taking your time and putting the idea together. It's like a whole thing. You can tell us it's a project. This isn't like just slapping some songs together and just throwing it out there. You know what I mean? So you can even tell that by the way the intros or some of the stuff that's being said as the song is getting ready to start. So yeah, this is solid to me.
Yep.
This, like matter of fact, this is my favorite one on here so far.
Appreciate it, man.
Yo,
Yo, that beat is crazy, bro. It sound like something off a black exploitation movie where the pimp about to go collect his money and shit. Know what I mean?
Definitely.
Strong hooks too. You know what I mean?
That is. But my favorite part, I like the flow switches. Like you could have very easily just stayed with that first flow, but then when he came in on the second verse, he had like two different flow switches. It's just very like enjoyable, but still very technical. A lot of people can't do that, bro. For a lot of people, it's one or the other. Know what I mean?
Yo,
So,
I'm telling you, man. Like I rapped to this beat because it was a challenge for me. Because it's like funk. And when you rap over funk, like G funk or whatever, you have to really be in the pocket when you do that. And that was very challenging to me to like simplify it to a point where it's just like in key and in tune with everything that's going on. This is probably the hardest beat for me to rap to on the whole thing. Though it might seem like it's simple, but
no,
it was
you made
hard
it
for me to
sound
do
easy,
that.
bro. You made it sound like you feel me? If I didn't know better, like you feel me? Like you from the East Coast, you know what I mean? But you definitely had had another type of flavor on there. But I fuck with it, bro. Definitely. That joint was
Appreciate it.
broad.
One of the toughest things to do is to be in the pocket. A lot of people can't do that. They so busy.
Yeah.
It's like they ahead of it. They're behind it. You know what I mean? A lot of times, so you're able to actually stay right in the pocket, and at the same time be able to switch it up to keep the interesting factor going. The interest factor staying up.
that's why I said it sounds like you really, really took your time with this project. And I'm enjoying it better than I enjoyed the last one you came out with a few years back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
appreciate it, man.
Sizzle.
Yes, sir. I have one thing to say about this song, man. That's how a lot of us can relate to. I was laughing at it when I heard it on Instagram. It was something like, and excuse me if I say the lyrics wrong, but he was like, look at her phone and discover another side of her. After that, I couldn't stand to see the side of her. Don't look into
Fire.
that phone. Don't
Fire.
look into that phone. Stay away
Yep.
from that phone.
Stay away from them phones.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
Stay away from those phones.
Like I said, my favorite part was with the spirits up. Let's really stop. I gotta stop, man. I gotta really stop. Let's 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 move on to the next song, man.
Okay.
Real quick. No, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Hold on. Yo, Quan,
I'm leaving the video
device.
alone. I'm leaving the video alone. Let's move on, bro.
Before we continue, let me get my charger real quick.
Hold on. You want it, bro.
Yeah. Because I know you're gonna say something about that too. That's why.
Nah, leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. You know, mommy, watch these podcasts. We be having a meeting and everything else.
I'll be careful about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'll be careful about that one.
Great song, Jan. Great song, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Hold up, we're gonna take a reef. Let me get this charger.
But
real
no,
quick.
Jam, that joint is definitely like a show rocker. Like, are you already practicing these joints to perform, or like?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Already.
That one right there we just heard, that one's gonna move the crowd.
That is, I can see him performing it.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna move the crowd.
Y'all heard they bringing the verses back?
Skills when you drop them.
I'm dropping my solo joint in June for real. Right now we're just mixing and mastering. But it's done. I don't really have that much. I got 2 joints to record for it. But other than that, it's done.
And I want to piggyback on something that Gus said too. When I'm listening to this doesn't strike me as a local sound, not a local sound, wrong choice word. This doesn't strike me as I'm listening to a local artist or someone I know. You know what I'm saying? It strikes me as somebody like that's seasoned in the industry that I'm listening to. You get what I'm saying? So I love that feel. You know what I'm saying? So far you really did your thing.
Okay, guys, we're back in business here already.
All right, let's go. Waiting on you, Bizzle.
Yes, sir. Can everyone see the screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm losing my grip. I'm losing my grip. I'm losing my grip. I'm losing my grip. You're supposed to be here with me. No security only brings you grief. No peace, you're focusing on the streets. Well, I've been suffering from these shortcomings, running from challenges, going accomplishing nothing is rough. When your dough's low and the sex is so, but you're left with no hoes low. So in the winter I'm stuck with a ski mask and a Glock in hand. For the times my baby mother tell me I'm not the man. For the way my family thinks I'm a loser without a plan. Gradually started boozing to cope with these harsh lands, man. Trouble breathing has got me plotting. The season of a victim and get him if I know he got him. But something's stopping me in my spirit, I keep confusing it. Man,
Okay, that's called grip. That's an interlude. That's an interlude, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's an interlude.
Okay.
Jamma Wun. I don't mean to cut your wisdom, but Jamma Wun. How you gonna lead niggas on like that, bro? First and foremost, this brother was singing, bro. This brother was singing, bro. This brother was singing. All right.
You're supposed to be a guest singer, Jan. I thought you was an advocate against that, bro. Come on, man.
Now, see, it's the difference. What I was doing was crooning. It's different. It's a difference between crooning and singing R&B.
All right. Okay.
Yo, what is that? That's like Frank Sinatra and them, yo. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
hey, yo.
It's an interlude. So let me give you the positive and negative. The positive is I was trying to look for something to hate on. I couldn't. Only negative is that this is the least out of all the songs so far. This is the least favorite. And I know it's an interlude, so really don't count, but this is the least one. As far as the
Yeah,
horn,
it's a full song. I took it off
yeah,
because it was bringing down the energy. But I like it, so I shortened it to an interlude.
yeah.
Yeah,
But the horns on here, I don't know where you found the samples for the horns. The horns is immaculate, bro.
Sound like
The horns is immaculate. I love the horns on here. But that's my only take from it is out of all from what I heard so far, this is the least favorite. So that's what I take from it. Yep.
it's a scene setter. This interlude kind of like set the scene a little bit, like a little bit of the glimpse behind what made things go wrong. You know what I mean? But like oftentimes you often see people see a wedding picture or whatever. You know what I mean? They'll see the bride and groom and they think, oh, happy life. But there's a behind closed door issue. You know what I mean? There's the what's going on in each's thoughts and all of that type of stuff. What are the family members saying? Various things like that. You get a that quick. You get like a brief glimpse into all of that. You get to see all of that quick. So that's what I like about this. Like a little quick snapshot. You get to see all the time.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
This has been dope for a video too, like a music video, like an interlude, suits and stuff like that. Take it back to the zoo suit days. Girl.
My only issue, fam, I was so mad when that fade out started, bro. I'm like, yo, he's singing. Then he started going in, yo. And then next thing I knew, the volume started going like that. I'm like, yo, why did he do this to us, yo? You going off, we can't get the rest of the song. Why give us the song if we can't get the full song? Bro?
It was a tease.
I get facts exactly, yo. I'm not gonna compare it to nothing, yo, because that'd be crazy. I'm not gonna go there with it, bro. But yeah, man, that was crazy. Yo. You did that.
Appreciate it, man.
You feel me? But I'm sure that there's a reason why you said that you didn't want to bring the energy down, so I understand. So you sacrificed us momentarily for a great outcome. So I understand.
I think it actually hits better as an interlude.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm a post the full song at some point so everybody can hear it.
Yeah.
Or just put it on another album.
Yeah. Would you be open to like if you got physicals of this? Would you put the full song on the physical?
No, usually what I do is I take the songs that don't make the albums and I'll like release them as a compilation.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Now for me, it's kind of like what Skill said. It disappointed me that it wasn't a full song because I'm like that needs to be in a like deluxe type album. You know what I mean? Because I know he said he didn't want to bring the mood down the album, but for me, look, I like that type of stuff. So bring the mood down with me. You know what I mean? Like me personally.
You
like,
come from the emo generation. You want
it's not just emo. It's just it was some real stuff. It was some real stuff. So I mean, like it was giving you a glimpse into Jamma's personal life, into his life things that were going on, and something you can relate to, and it's pretty smart how he kind of cut it that way to make you curious. Really, that alone could lead into another album. But yeah, I definitely mess with it 100%.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we have Cosmic Creative. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. You spoke on it, right? I think you did, right? You spoke on this eventually. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Let's go. Hold up. Why did I do that?
I the DJ.
Hey, don't fire me yet. Hold up.
No, but at least you can pop up songs on the screen, man. Leave that alone.
You guys ready?
We needed you last week, man. We needed you, man, for the J. Cole, man. We needed you, bro. All right,
Hey. Cosmic Creative. Let's go.
Still clinging to the cloud, where their world is a world of let's pretend, where dreams are.
Baltimore native, cosmic creative, oddly courageous, God's reinstated. Jam of the ages, jams underrated, or future uncertain, lost in the matrix. Hip hop's fading, everything is changing. Loud noise connected, yet separated. You found love in these pages, art contagious, infect the natives. In a pretend world, doing 10 curls to get a gem girl. The fairy tale will never end, girl. We can bring back Osiris and Isis, perhaps after we cure AIDS, herpes, and hepatitis. Sheesh, everyone's a freak. I'm geeked out, it's expensive, spending it all on cake. These dumb mistakes get expensive. She used to be cool enough to catch a movie with. Then all she wanna do was shop and get the booty lit. You be hypnotized over the beauty quick, losing it. Lovers blind, minds on the crucifix. I break the meter, turn your chick into a cheerleader. A clear beat to hear it bumping from the rear speakers. Career reapers send you back to the essence. I put my life into you, riding like I'm riding from heaven. A perfect little angel. But if you come over here, you're leaving tears. It's ironic, I'm sweet as mango. Dear, ain't no booty big enough to soothe me. I'm Big Magnum, I'm not an Uzi, choosy. And quite stingy with the jingling, a rarity in between. I can't be hitting everything. Baltimore native, cosmic creative, oddly courageous, God's reinstated. Baltimore native, cosmic creative, God's reinstated. Jams of the ages, lost in the matrix. Something like that. That's all I got.
Still clinging to the.
in typical Jam fashion, he said, "This is all I got."
I was gonna say that too.
This is my favorite one so far.
Word.
I hate giving the Lupe some, similarities, but this is right in that pocket, bro. The production on here was very different from what I hear from anybody, let alone just Baltimore, but just anybody. So that stand out right there, right? The bars picked up after the second bridge. The flow picked up, and it was this is my favorite one right here, man. I love the production. I love the bars on here. It was different. It was challenging. It was going outside the norm. It was very experimental, and I loved it. That's my favorite one.
Appreciate it.
You're gonna hear a lot of Lupe. I know you get sick of the Lupe comparisons, man. But I call you the Baltimore Lupe. You know what I'm saying, for a reason. Very experimental, very different, very bold, very nerdish. You know what I'm saying, but cool at the same time. It's my favorite one. I like it.
Appreciate it.
Skills.
That man said I'm a big Magnum, not a Uzi. I mean, he definitely talking his shit on here.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely one of my favorites. I don't know if it's my definite favorite. You feel me? Like, I think the second joint, so the first song is probably my favorite so far. But I like the variety in the beats. I think that you very much. how long did it take you to create this album? If I don't know if you were counting or not, but how long?
Well, I had the song The Other Side. That's the first song I did. It's the last song on the album. And I made that like in what, fall of 2024, and I just sat on it for a few months. And then I kind of like recorded everything between like the beginning of the spring to like August. So from like April, May, June, July, like 5 months. It took me 5 months to make it.
Right.
Yeah, so I wanted to drop it in the fall. I wanted to drop it in like October. Say what?
Cut you off. I'm sorry. So you talking about this particular song as far as the production and everything else? Like the whole scheme?
Oh no, I was talking about all the songs.
Oh, okay. This song, like I said, everything sounded like you just took your time and was very strategic with it, man. You know, my bad, Skills. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, I mean, I just think that it's very professional, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and it's not predictable. We don't know where, like, we know it's going to be hip hop, you feel me? But we don't know, like, it's not predictable, you feel me? Like the sample choices and how you flip the samples, like, I caught myself waiting for the drop, and then it was like, oh, okay. You feel me? Because, like, I feel like as producer, like me and you are both producer MCs, right? Or I don't know which denomination you put. I don't know which one you put first before, but we both do both, right? We kind of hear things differently, right? So I can hear a sample, and then it's like, okay, I kind of know where this might be going. I don't know where it's going with this. You feel me? Like you definitely have your own style, and I think that you've put your best foot forward with showcasing the marriage between your beats and your rhymes. That makes any sense, you know what I mean? Like I think
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man.
Already.
I agree. That's what I like about this one, how it came in and how I was expecting the drop to be one place and it came in a totally different way than I even anticipated. And the good thing about that is the variety, the listener. You know, we're in an age right now where everything we pretty much need change at every pretty much given moment almost. And you're able to provide that, you know what I mean? The beats don't get old. It's not like you got a repetitive thing going. You know what I mean? It's like one song's not like the next one and the next one. The flows ain't all the same. So yeah, that's what makes this a positive to me.
Cool. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. For this track, is not much to say, but I will say this whole album, Jamma Wun is giving us some game about these women. You know what I mean? And you know how to go about it with these women. So I'm definitely going to be listening to this album while I'm at work, just every day. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to need some game, you know, because these women, you know, like be tricky out here. So
yeah, we're in a treacherous era, yo. We're in a very, very treacherous era, bro.
Yes, we are 100%. That's the perfect album for that. So I appreciate you for making this album.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Okay, Amusing the Friend Zone.
This is Jamma Wun album.
No. Hold on. That's not the next one. The next one is City Boys Up.
City Boys Up. Let me
City
see.
Boys.
Okay, let's go. City Boys Up.
In the morning, I look in the mirror and tell myself I be the greatest. Say it so you could think it, believe it so you could make it. Have been dancing, no love in the gift, no narcissism, but God is in them like God in a rhythm that caught your vision. I wish that I could streak beyond the stars, that I could speak to Elton John on how to pen the perfect song over hits. Get the angels singing along and the ladies twerking the doors upon the hood of your car in a split. The beauty of righteousness, I can tell you that. With rap spinning over your hair like a propeller hat. Hella rappers know better, they never battle. Widows get spanked like the leader of the little rascals. Oh my God, city boys up as far as I can see. But y'all ain't trying to hear none of that. Like Cardi B, pardon me. It's fun times, love's accounts been froze. Niggas ain't getting married, there's just too many hoes. Like where the good girls go. Everybody's singing, but the fuck up the bad one where you know how to treat them. Pretty young patootie, let's make a movie. Cheap and sleazy as Tubi. Copping floozies, my duty. Make them queens like Fila. Cootie, I'm never choosy. Prince like king, they new king. Creaming your queen to be. My vocals are money, you can't confuse it. When looking for a chill spot, find women than music. Soul absorption in my vagina collection, but God didn't help because I never cashed the lessons. It's real. My consciousness hit on the 78th revolution and the 20th century contribution. Bullets to move your booty, the death of the gangster, let it go. Thanks to meaningless goals, it's all illegible. So, I don't really know about you, but people like me, I'm a player and I'm smooth. City boys up as far as I can see, but y'all ain't trying to hear none of that. Like Cardi B, pardon me. It's fun times, love's accounts been froze. Niggas ain't getting married, there's just too many hoes. Like where the good girls go. Everybody's seeking, but if you look up the bad one, well you know how to treat them.
I noticed this album so far, no features, and the production and the bars are keeping me engaged. I can't hate. This is another dope one, man. I'm looking to hate, and I can't.
This remind me of what you said earlier when you were saying that when you go through something and you actually able to put that and it makes great art. You went through this whole thing with that relationship and everything, you know what I mean? You was able to actually
with my wife.
Yeah.
Split.
Yep.
Yeah, the album is inspired by like my breakup with my wife.
Right, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like you was able to turn that darkness into this. You know what I mean? A lot of people will turn that into despair, and this would be like 10, 15, 20 years later. You wonder why you a hoarder now. You know what I mean? But you was actually able to turn this into a positive experience. And I could actually see the work. You actually able to turn all of that heartache, all of that pain and everything into this. You know what I mean? That's a testament for real.
That's what's up.
I like to add too real quick. So far, you're turning your pain and your experiences into bars and hip hop. It's not ugly and gore like a Kanye West would have done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I was talking about that on my live the other day. I said Kanye West, his album Vultures is very dark because he's going through the same kind of thing of splitting up with his wife Kim Kardashian, and he did the same thing, but it's like